Customizing your CRM is the secret to saving time, staying organized, and boosting your bottom line. So today we're going to take a look at how you can do some of that customization here in Compass. Let's go to our contacts page. And just for reference, let's go ahead and pull up an example client. So before we jump into customizing, I want to explain a couple things. So here in Compass, everything is customizable. These boxes that hold information on the contact record, they're called fields. So first name is a field, last name is a field, email is a field, the date created and email status are fields, phone number is a field. So all those boxes are fields, and we can make changes to those. We can move them around, we can add some, we can remove them. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And then we can also customize the layout of this record. So for example, I could move the contact information over here and put the enrollments over here on the left. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to jump back out to my contacts page. So I'm on my contacts page, and here in the top right hand corner of the screen I have this little settings gear. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to go down to customize fields. So now this is the back end of the contact records. So I can move these around using these 6 dots. I just hover over it and I get that little hand icon. I can click and drag, and then wherever I want to put it, I get this little blue grid line, so I know where it's going, and then I can just drop it wherever I'd like it to go. And then I can make them smaller and bigger using the little arrows on the side. And then I have the 3 little dots where I can hide them. And then on the custom fields, I can actually go in and edit the options as well, because again, we can create new fields. So to do that, I can go ahead and click add new field, and then I'll name it. This is going under my additional data field. And maybe I want to add a place to put in their Medicaid card, because I believe I have a Medicare card. So I'm going to name the field, and then I'm going to choose the field type. For this, I would do files, because it's a Medicare card that I'm going to keep on their record. But these field types could be anything from a checkbox to files to tags to relationship. That's for linking records. If you want to add their spouse or their children, you can add a relationship field. You know, maybe you have a lot of people who live with their aunt and uncle. You might want to put that on their record, so you can use the relationship field for that. And then you just click save, and it shows up here. And then I can move it around to wherever I'd like that to live. And then if I ever want to get rid of it, I can hide it. I have the option to delete, but I believe that you'll only be able to hide them. We'll confirm. And then we can close, and those fields will show up on your contact records. So now let's go back into your contact settings. So we're on our contact page, and we're going to go to customize fields, and up here at the top we have these different tabs. I'm going to go to customize layout, and you're going to choose which layout to modify. You're only going to have the CRM template, but you could manage records and then duplicate it. I recommend doing that if you want to make changes. That way you always have that original one to go back to if need be. If not, you'll just click on that template. If you do want to do the copy, then you'll click on the copy. And now this is the back end of the layout. So the contact info, this is that box that has all of our It has like the first name field, the email field, the phone number field. And then we have our action links. So I'm going to click these three dots and go to edit. And this is where I can go in, and if I click on one of these buttons, it works the same as the form and email builder. I just clicked the button and it's going to start an automation. But I could change this to say send SOA, and I'm going to change the automation to my send fact finder, or I'm sorry, send scope of appointment, which I don't have that turned on. So I would just build that automation and then come in here and do it. So you can go down and change those buttons if you'd like. That's how you do that. And then you can move all of this around using the 6 dots. It's just drag and drop. You have the guidelines. That's kind of just the basics of editing the layout. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to Megan Bearford, myself, or Jason Evans. We are your Compass support team, and we are so excited to help you out. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.